Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We got Xeno Gaming versus PactGaming in a 3v3 joust. Waka! It's going to be a great game. So we are already, they picked up Iris, Sobek, and Bellona. Bellona the new god. I actually not have got a chance to play with her, so I don't know anything about her. I know she can be tanky. I know she can be a tank. So now we have the PactGaming guys picking up theirs. Now I want to talk a little bit about Xeno Gaming's aspect, where Sobek looks like it's going to be their tank. Bellona is going to be their DPS, a little damager, and then you got Isis being a little bit of the healer thanks to her with her ultimate, but she's really just going to be that mage DPS as well. The flow of that team composition is going to really heavily rely on, I don't know. That's kind of just a blatant, in-your-face, go with the flow kind of thing. So, and there we go. PactGaming has picked up Zeus, Geb, and Huyi. I put too much emphasis on the Huyi, but it's Huey, you know, from DuckTales. Race car, planes, and aeroplanes here in Duckburg. Sorry. So, Zeus, Geb, and Huey. Geb's ultimate, thankfully, Earthshatter. I think it's Earthshatter. I guess I gotta learn names. Geb's ultimate will actually do a big AoE stun to all opponents near Geb, and this will be a good setup for Huyi's ultimate with the 9 suns just coming bursting down on them, and then you have Zeus's ultimate, which will also be an area effect. So everything's really relying on Geb's ultimate to kind of get that stun to keep them in there. So what we may see is, and with Huey, he can actually use his number 2 to his Mark of the Crow. If the Mark of the Crow is on an opponent and he uses his ultimate, that opponent will be stunned and slowed trying to get out of that ultimate. So we're going to see an initiation either between Huey and Zeus to start the ultimate, Geb coming in there with the ultimate to actually stun them to keep them in longer, and maybe Huey is going to slow it down. So we have about 100 seconds left on this, so I'm just going to really just type over here on my other computer, or I could dance. I could do a dance for you guys. I'm not sure. So Isis, Sobek, and Bellona. I'm not sure how Bellona is really going to play out. Everybody's really been playing her with a lot of damage, and Sobek's rush. Once he uses his charge prey, he's going to rush, grab someone, toss him into the back. Maybe Bellona needs to make sure she's in the back to make sure she's going to wreck that person's day. With Isis, you're looking at her Spirit Ball is going to do some stuns, and then she's going to use her Wing Gust to just tear apart people. You're really looking at a really hard road when you're looking at these two. You really are. It doesn't look like the likeliest of setups. It may work together, it may not, but this is all what jousting's all about. You just have to work with it. Just gotta work with it. And I'm out of orange juice. I really do need a mini fridge up here. I think mini fridges might save my life. It just might save my life. It's alright. 10 more seconds and we're going to be in game. So here we are. So apologize about this buzzing that you hear in the ear. I'm not sure where the sound is coming from. I'm going to have to check it out later on. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're going to be starting this off. And already we have Crispy. Oh, there we go. Everybody's coming in. Waze looks like he's DC as well, but we're slowly getting in there. So over here on the blue side, in the order of sorry. Had a brain fart. Over here on the blue side, we have Demon Cat as Bellona, Hybrid Baby Goat as Sobek, and we have CS Parfait. A parfait. It's a parfait. Now I'm really hungry. As Isis, and then coming over here on the red side, Order of Chaos. Order of Chaos. We have Crispy Champ as Hui, Roxas as Geb, and Wicked Ways as Zeus. So right off the bat, we see that Bellona went with the Ninja Tabby to get that cooldown going. We got the Steel Mill. Looks like he's either going to go for Mystical Mail or he's going to be going for Sovereignty. My vote is going to be on Sovereignty. That's basically where I'm going to go for. And then we got the shoes, the magic shoes, along with the Creeping Curse. The Creeping Curse may, I think it's actually going to probably help out with the DPS a little bit. And on the other side, we have Huey going with the Bluestone Pendant, which is the correct way to go. Gotta get that MP5. Gotta get that MP5. And then with the Steel Mill as well, he might be going for Sovereignty or Mystical Mail. Sovereignty might be the best choice. But you can go with Mystical Mail pretty early if you want to try and get that extra damage off on the beats. And Zeus with the Lost Artifact. With Lost Artifact, he might be going... I'm not sure what he's going to go for. Maybe a Gem of Isolation? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. So here we go. Everybody got their jungle buffs. Everyone's meeting in the mid lane. Here comes Geb with the roll out. Bellona. No S are given. No F's are given from Bellona. You got the Shield Bash, you got the Bludgeon, Scourge, and then the Eagles Rally doing the ultimate. So the Bludgeon is what you saw with the big giant hammer. Each weapon on Bellona, by the way, is going to give her a different weapon. Shield Smash is going to give her, I believe, the actual two-hand sword. Yeah, it's going to give her the sword and shield. Bellona's going to, then the Bludgeon is going to give her the hammer. And then the Scourge is going to give her the Scourge. There you go. And each weapon also has its own benefits and, well, yeah, it has its own benefits to it. So Geb looks like he's already returned back to base to pick up Sovereignty. Good choice to get the extra defense in. Get the extra defense. Red minions already taken away. Blue minions are coming in by the handful. Zeus getting about there at 50%. Sobek with the tower dive. There's a Spirit Ball trying to save Sobek. And there goes the Shockwave. There's the shield. Geb tanking as much as possible. Isis with the silence. Isis with the Spirit Ball. Charge Prey missed. Got 3 stacks onto Bellona. And Zeus gets the kill onto Isis with Bellona and Sobek getting so low. Oh, and there's the rollout and the Shockwave. And there it is. Oh, Zeus's ultimate was not going to make it. But Zeus's ultimate with the charge will. So there you go. Now Hui and all of Red Team really needs to go back to base. They need to go back. Isis is coming in with her minions in tow, ready to go. And, oh, Isis missed everything with her Wing Gust. Didn't hit anyone from Red Team. But Red Team is also now just wide open a little bit. Their minions are going to be taken out right here from Isis. And so far, we already have Isis with an ultimate. We have Hui already uses ultimate. Zeus already uses ultimate. How close are we looking at here to getting to Sobek trying to, is almost there. Geb's a little closer thanks to some kills. And Bellona, probably next mini wave. This mini wave could actually get it to her. Could almost happen. There's the Charge Prey into tower. Man, Sobek is getting super risky. Mark of Crow on. There's a Spirit Ball into Geb. And there's the silence, not doing much. Mark of Crow is still on Sobek. Ultimate is now on Geb. Geb now has his ultimate. Ultimates are still down on Zeus for 10 seconds. Hui for 8. We're almost going to get there. Sobek now has an ultimate. Bellona now has her ultimate. Here comes Geb. There it is. There it is. Hui ultimate. Shockwave. Right there. On to Sobek. And there's Zeus's ultimate. Zeus able to take out Sobek. But Bellona and Isis are both able to escape. Both able to escape. So what we have, looking at items, Sobek decided to get higher than Nemean Lion. Nemean Lion is not really going to do much. It reflects 20% of basic attack damage to the attacker as magical damage. So it's good you're doing magical damage, but you're kind of missing it where it's not really going to be effective. I think the height of the Nemean line is supposed to be a counter to Zeus, but I don't think it's going to work out very well because the magical damage. Yeah, I'm just not sure if it's going to work out, but we'll have to see later on in the game. Now we have Gab. Looks like he's going for his mystical mark. Huey has his Devourer's Gauntlet, now going for boots. Chronos Pendant is what Zeus is going for. Good job with that. Bellona, now I think she's going to go for Mystical Mail to get that extra DPS going. She's a focus for the cooldown. No upgrade on Creeping Curse just yet. And there goes Bludgeon right there. There goes Shockwave. And Charge Prey with Geb. They are staying on top of that. Bludgeoned right there onto Geb with the two-handed mace. Geb getting wrecked. There's the Zeus ultimate trying to save him. Bellona, she has no ticks. And there is Isis' ult to help with the healing. That needs to be careful. Huey ultimate used. Sobek is coming back from base, but using Weeping Curse. Or Creeping Curse, I'm sorry. Trying to slow in all enemies around. Gab staying way too far in. There's Charge Prey onto Huey, using his escape perfectly. Huey gets out of there. Gab trying to protect as much as possible. There goes a Shockwave. Ward is up from the red team. Red team is using the marks. Red team has wards down. And now you got Zeus and Sobek. Sobek's ultimate coming in. There it is. Lurking in the waters. And it's wasted. But Marco Crow on Sobek. Gonna pull him back so he stops getting hit by minions. And now blue team is over here. Ready to charge into this thing. Oh, and there is a Spirit Ball onto Zeus. Minions are in line. That tower is going to take some damage. There goes the Shockwave and the Geb shield. There's Charge Prey. Bring him a little closer. But Geb does have his ultimate. There goes the Zeus ult. Geb ultimate. Stunning. But really no one really gets into it. And Geb uses a Combat Blink, I guess, to kind of get behind. Combat Blink was kind of weird to use. I'm not sure what the purpose there for. But Krispy Kreme on Huey was able to get the kill onto Isis. Charge Prey onto Huey. Sobek is now officially getting out of there because he has no power. He needs to just go ahead and back out. But luckily, Bellona's there. Oh, Huey was able to use his one. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, Huey was able to use his Ricochet to stop Sobek from going back, but I was just really just a pain in the butt teaser. And now Bellona's trying her best to take out these minions, but minions hit her a little bit. She got a little health back thanks to her Scourge, but it wasn't really enough. Isis is now back. Bellona should be going... Yep, Bellona went back into base. Sobek and Isis are now in mid. Looking at items, we have Ninja's Tabby on here on Huey. Short bow. Looks like we're going to go for Odysseus' bow. I think we're going to go for Odysseus' bow to get that extra damage and also that extra chain lightning to all their enemies. We got Stone of Gaia. Stone of Gaia to protect against the magical damage coming from both Geb and Zeus. More or less Sobek is building, trying to stop Zeus. Stop the damage from Zeus coming into him. Isis picked up Obsidian Shard to get that magical penetration and that beautiful magical power. Beautiful. What we have on Zeus here, Zeus, second item, Rod of Tahuti. Rod of Tahuti. He knows what he's doing. Shoes of magic shoes is on his next bow. It looks like he's going to go for Shoes of Focus to get that cooldown as well. Uncommon Sash. We might be looking at Dynamic Grip coming from that. There goes the Huey ultimate. Perfect timing on the Geb ultimate. So much damage. There's the Zeus ultimate trying to get on to Sobek. Where's the charge? Is there a charge? All he has to do is hit charge. Nope. Isis ultimate is down. So much healing. Able to save them. Geb going tower diving. Squeezes away. Squeezes away. Zeus was able to get the kill onto Sobek and to Isis. Bellona barely escapes. Barely escapes. Zeus now tower diving as well. Didn't work out very well. But we are still seeing, when it comes to the pushing, that blue team is able to push a lot better than red team. Red team is able to get these team kills. Red team can get the team kills. Blue team is able to push the lane to where it needs to go so they can take out the tower. I mean, the tower health speaks for itself. Red team is so down. Blue team basically hardly scratched. I mean, they're able to defend themselves. They're able to defend themselves. So, oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Odysseus' bow. It was actually Ichival. Ichival. He went with Ichival to get the basic attack to increase the power for 30 seconds from items. So, I mean, this bow right here gives you the basic attack, increases your physical power, and then reduces your target's physical power by items, from items by 10. It's crazy. Super crazy. It's a really strong bow, especially for a hunter. So Bellona went with Mystical Mail. Definitely what you want as a melee warrior DPS. Great choice. And Heartward Amulet to give some protection to basically physical protections and extra 20 MP5 to everyone. There goes the Geb ultimate. There goes the Huey ultimate. There goes the Zeus ultimate. So much death and carnage raining down. There goes Sobek. Huey getting the double kill. Bellona using Eagle's Rally to try and get Geb. Didn't work out very well. But there goes Huey, not caring at all about Bellona going after that tower. Now blue tower is actually getting a little bit of damage. Has definitely seen a little bit of damage. So we are seeing some good stuff here. Minions getting taken care of by Bellona. Bellona needs to go ahead and just get out of there because Huey is ready to get that number. And blue mid tower is officially down. All that's left now is going to be the Phoenix. Geb super low. Huey kind of low. Gets escape. There goes the Isis ultimate. Isis not able to heal herself because Zeus was able to just one-shot that. That was heartbreaking. Zeus with the Shoes of Focus. So recklessly. He's either going to go for Polynomicon or he is going to go for Soul Reaver. And if he's going to get Soul Reaver, it's going to do so much damage. So much damage. So we got the full Enfeebling Curse coming on to Isis. Using this, it will reduce the movement speed by 40% to all enemies in the area. Also reduce the attack speed. That right there is to try and stop Huey and Zeus. Now, it would work a little bit better if it was on a melee type character, but to each their own. Here's the Geb ultimate. Super low of health. There's the Spirit Ball missing. Charge Prey saved Geb. And there was the Zeus ultimate down as well. Huey still has his ultimate. Geb was finally able to get knocked out by Isis. With the Spirit Ball onto Zeus. There, blue team is trying to push. And blue team's doing a great job as pushing. Zeus is heading back to base. Huey is now officially in charge of protecting this place. Mark of Crow onto Bellona. Huey is just trying his best to take out the minions. That right tower, red team tower is definitely going down. And it is gone. So gone. Wayne Gus coming from Isis to get rid of the rest of that minion wave. Mark of Crow, Ricochet missed. Now Geb is slowly coming in. Slowly coming in. Spirit Ball stops Geb. Charge Prey goes on the Geb. Here comes the Isis ultimate. Geb is stuck in there. So much death. There goes both the Zeus ultimate and Huey's ultimate. Zeus able to get the kill on the Isis with the ultimate. But what's going to happen is Huey going to do it. Huey gets the kill onto Bellona. Charge Prey onto Geb to bring him into Phoenix range. Sobek getting melted away by them. Come on. Thank you to the Zeus. Thank you to the Zeus's with this charge. Able to get the double kill with Huey. And there is the first deicide. And now they're going to straight after the Phoenix. Phoenix is officially now down. And it's time to get the heck out of there. Isn't that right, Huey? Huey, get out of there. It's time to go. Spirit Ball stops. Wing Gust go on Huey. Huey with the escape. Zeus trying to help out. Ooh. There you go. Titan of Order is being attacked by minions. Red team has blue team right there on the ropes, just open wide completely. Geb with the Spirit Ball. Getting hit by Bellona as well. Wind Ice with the Wind Gust. Able to get out of there with about over 50% of health. Red team minion wave is taken care of. There's the Spirit Ball. There's the Geb with the ultimate plus the combat blink, but no one there. There's the Zeus ultimate taking out Isis once again. Here comes Huey. No ultimate on Huey, but he's able to just go ahead and weed out, try his best. Sobek ultimate takes out, is doing some weeding to Geb. There goes the Huey ultimate right there. Bellona able to get the kill on to Geb. Definitely got it. And Huey wanted to chase down Bellona, but there's the charge play on the Sobek to try and stop that chase. And now Sobek is getting out of there as well. You could see it in Huey. You could see it in Huey's eyes. He wants to try and go for Sobek. He wants it. He wants it so bad. But now Bellona and Isis are both coming back from base. Sobek needs to retreat back to base to get some health back. Looking at the items, Sobek no boots on Sobek. No speed boots whatsoever. So he went and picked up mid-getting guard. When hit by basic attackers, 30% chance that to slow your enemy's movement speed and attack speed by 30%. Sobek, I have to say, is making some weird choices with his items, because I never really seen Midgardian Mail ever used. Ever. Again, all this stuff is when hit by a basic attack to stop Zeus. Huey, true, he's an ADC. You have to really worry about his attacks as well, but you don't really. When it comes to basic attacks, there goes the ultimate, double ultimates with Geb, and Isis once again goes down to the ultimate. Huey in the air trying to go for Belladonna. There's the charge prey. Probably a bad choice because he... Look there. Huey getting destroyed. Destroyed by Belladonna. And there goes the Zeus, thankfully, with the charge. Are we looking at a triple kill? Are we going to be looking at the deicide? Charge prey to escape. And Zeus, with the charges, gets the kill, gets the deicide. But again, Sobek is definitely building an offense against Zeus. He is the one you have to worry about when it comes to the basic attacks. And now Blue Phoenix is coming right back up. They're ready for it to take it out. Isis is up. There goes the Spirit Ball. Missed. Phoenix is going down. So Huey is officially all built up. He got Deathbringer and he got the Executioner for that attack speed and all that beautiful, pure physical power. We got the Soul Reaver. We even got the Book of Thoth. Book of Thoth probably could have bought in maybe around... I mean, for the fact that he got Rod of Tahuti, I don't care the fact that he already got Book of Thoth. Alright? I just don't even care. Just don't even care. Alright? So, everybody's going back to base on the red team. Blue coming in to take out the minion waves. So now we have Warlock Slash onto Isis. We have Bancroft's Talon. So... any health that she is missing, 1% of it gets 1 additional magical power per percentage, 1% of the missing health. It's a good thing to have, especially in Assault. It's one of the main things I always get in Assault matches. So Bellona went and got Hylian in line as well to fight against the basic attacks from Zeus. Again, Huey is there, but he's not that much of a basic attack, a threat from Zeus. The fact that Zeus could have possibly had... Zeus could have built with Demonic Grip. Alright? He could have gotten Demonic Grip. He could have gotten Telekinesis Ring. He could have gotten attack speed items. Whatever. So Gab with the ultimate. Huey with the ultimate. Zeus is trying to get into range. There goes the Zeus ultimate. Isis is not in it, so she's not gonna get hit by it. Shockwave misses from Geb. There goes Lurking in the Warriors. Escape. Roll out with the shield. So much damage is coming from blue team. But, oh, wow. Ricochet was able to take out Isis. Zeus able to take out Sobek. Bellona, sword and shield ready in hand. Geb knew exactly what to do. Eagles Rally was able to leap her out. Geb wanted to get that kill. So thirsty with the kill. And so there you go. Geb is super low of health. He's going to die if he doesn't get out of there. Oh, Geb shield with the save. Oh, Geb shield. And Bellona getting really wrecked in health. Oh, and there you go. Bellona gets taken out by Huey with the help of Zeus. And now fire minions are taking on the Titan. Titan's so low of health. And Zeus. Oh, Zeus is almost getting taken out by minions with the help of the ever so lovely Isis. Oh, there goes Sobek. Sobek gets the kill onto Zeus. Huey in the same way. Huey was smart enough to escape. But the fire minions are doing the damage to the fire, or the minions are going to be able to take out the Titan. Titan's so low of health. Oh, those fire minions are going to do all the work. Sobek has no damage, and there you go. Fire minions take out the boss. Take out the boss. So, let us go into the recap. Gotta love the recap. Seriously, I don't know what this buzzing in my ear is. I just don't know. Oh, it stopped. Nope, coming back. Okay, that's what it does. So, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. We had Bologna with 2, 3, and 1. Sobek with a 1-7-3, and Isis with a 1-11 and 1. And then we have on the red team, we have Huey with 8-1-12, Geb with 0-2-16, and Zeus, because he's Zeus, with a 13-1 and 8, 13 kills, 1 death, 8 assists. So MVP, of course, has to go to Zeus. I mean, it's Zeus, for crying out loud. It's Zeus. So let's take a look at these items, shall we? Let's shall. So like I said, Sobek was building to try and stop the basic attacks coming from Zeus. I mean, he even picked up the Void Stone to reduce the magical protection and to gain magical protection. But just the Void Stone came in too late. He was building so much of the basic attack. Alright, so I mean, he started off with basic attack. He got the Stone of Gaia for the magical protection. You definitely need it, especially against the Zeus. Then you have the Sovereignty. Gets all magical protections to everyone to protect against who? Zeus. To protect against Zeus. Then Mini Guardian Male to protect against Zeus. Physical protection, that right there is just all for Huey, but the basic attack, the passive was trying to stop Zeus. And then the Void Stone. The Void Stone really didn't play a factor into anything. If anything, the Void Stone probably should have been either... Stone of Gaia should really have been the first choice, because you want to get the health regeneration as early as possible to help you out. Honestly, I wouldn't have gotten the high anemia line. It wasn't going to save. It just wasn't going to save. I think switching that out with maybe Void Stone to get the magical protection early would have helped you early game to take out the Zeus, to shut him down early. If you can shut Zeus down early, and try and maybe kind of like force a surrender, you probably would have been better off. But high anemia line to try and fight against Zeus was not going to be able to be done. Looking at Bologna with the Ninja Tab, you get the cooldown. Or, I'm sorry, it doesn't actually do cooldown anymore. My apologies, I forgot. Then you got Mystical Mail, perfect choice. Sobek could have probably used it as well, but me, as long as Bologna had it, that's fine. The Heart Ward Amulet to protect against the physical protections. The other team, you really didn't... I think using the Heart Ward Amulet for Bologna and then the Sovereignty with Sobek, that's a good combination to protect against the Zeus and then protect against the Huey. That was okay. But, and then the High Anemia Lion, just because you saw Sobek do it, doesn't mean it was actually going to work out. It just wasn't. I think Bologna was trying to more focus on protecting against Huey than actually than Zeus. And then Stone of the Gaia, yeah, of course. And then Steel Meal. The last one, I'm not sure what she was probably going to go with. I think with Bologna, I probably would have gone with... probably something more damagey. You probably could have used maybe a Jutin's Wrath. Or even maybe a Deathbringer. You need something a little bit more damage. I mean, you're basically you basically built tanky. There's 2 tanks, and you just didn't have the power to back it up. I think if Belladonna was after the Heart Ward Amulet, she would have went Stone of Gaia, and then 2 damage, or even maybe a damage, then Stone, and then another damage. It probably would have helped out a lot better trying to damage everybody in there. But that's basically it. The Huey build was actually pretty nice. I had no problems with that, really. The Geb build, you have Sovereignty, you got the Breastplate of Valor to help with the cooldown and also that physical protection. You got Mail of Renewal. Yeah, well, maybe. I guess that was okay. I've never really, I've used Mail of Renewal maybe once. I think I probably would have replaced that with actually Traveler's Boots, just to have boots. Then you got Voidstone to help with the magical protection, but really your magical protection came from Isis, and I mean it was the protection itself you didn't really need, but the fact that you could reduce the magical protection from your enemies, which by the way, they really didn't have magical protection. I mean, Geb had a little bit of, Sobek had a little bit of it, but I mean, Bologna really didn't have. I mean, he had Heart Ward. I mean, that was it. I mean, that's basically physical protection, then magical. I guess it might have helped out. And oh yeah, and then Traveler's Boots are right there at the end. Nice. And then Zeus. What can I say? I mean, I think Bancroft's talent at the end of it probably wouldn't have been worth it. I probably would have gotten maybe Fatalis or one of the rings. I would have gotten an attack speed ring, and you would have been fine. But all right. There you go. There's for commentating for that match, and dear God, my throat is killing me. So, let's go over back to the Smite home, and let's call those guys back in.